Kenya is so beautiful, man. There's too many things, too many places to go, too many places to see. Just look around us. See, you see all the greenery? That's another reason why I love this place. So that means all the air we are taking in here is proper oxygen, not diluted. People in Kenya, so let me talk about the people, because also that's also one of my most favorite things, that the people are very welcoming, they're open.
All right.
So can you count down? 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Sorry. I done twice.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we have a very special guest who has graced our presence in lovely Nairobi, Mr. Taio, Aina.
What's up, people? What's happening? How are you doing? Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Right here on this beautiful rooftop with the beautiful trees in the background in the middle of Nairobi, Kenya.
It's an honor. It's an honor to have you here. It has been an honor hosting you, helping you out move around Nairobi. So...
And taking me to all the nice food spots.
Yes, exactly. How's your stay been? What have you been up to whilst in Nairobi?
Okay, I think I've done, I've spent 4 days filming, but I've spent almost a month now. It'll be a month it'll actually be a month tomorrow. Since I got here, literally a month tomorrow. So it has been amazing so far.
Yeah.
I think I've been to Nairobi before, but this is the first time I'm properly getting to experience it.
Yeah.
Because most times I come here, I just come for a shoot and I'm out.
Yeah.
But this time I was like, let me come here, I spent like 3 weeks not filming.
Yeah.
And then this week I'm just filming. So I got to experience, I went around, tried the food.
Yeah.
Got to see the real estate. There's a lot of development happening now in Nairobi, which is amazing. And I didn't see this last time I was here. So yeah, it's been dope. I love it.
Awesome. We're glad to hear. Okay, so let's dive deep in. We're going to start off from the beginning. So Taio, you've been doing this for how many years now?
Probably almost 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
But I mean, I feel like if you measure it against Corona, it's like time just moves way faster.
Yes,
right?
It does move faster. I would say I started like taking it seriously in like 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
COVID period.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
Sense.
Okay, so take us back. Like, how did you start this? What were you doing before? And then how did you come up? And now you have, after 8 solid years, you have over 1 million subscribers. How does that happen, man?
Yeah, so back then I used to sell drugs. I'm just kidding.
The police are here.
So back then, I went to uni, finished with a BTech in Bachelor's of Technology in Estate Management. But right from when I was younger, I always had this thing that I didn't want to work for anybody, because I felt like I could figure out a way to be able to create value for people and they'll pay me money for it. I didn't know what way that was going to be, but I knew it was going to happen some shape or form.
Yeah.
And when I was in primary 2, I used to use my my week money, so which was probably maybe like, maybe that was like 20 Kenyan shillings or something like that now.
Wow, in a week.
Yeah, in a week. And I used to use it to buy like a pack of sweets, and then I used to sell it to my classmates.
Oh, wow.
So when I was able to do that, when I was in primary 2, I don't know what you guys call it here. Is it primary 2 too?
It's standard.
Standard 2, yeah.
Or grade 2 now.
Grade 2, okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, wow. So you can use money to make money. You can buy something and sell it and make profit off of it.
Yeah.
That was when it clicked. I was like, okay, I was going to find a way around it. So that thought process has stayed in my mind for a long time. And when I graduated from uni, I was looking for what to do, but I didn't want to get into like the normal 9-to-5 corporate job type situation. So Uber came to Nigeria then, and I was like, okay, Uber, if you drive people around, then they pay you money. Yeah. I was like, okay, cool. So I signed up, started driving, did that for like 7-8 months. And then I kind of like got tired because I knew that there was no pathway with that. Just driving. But what it helped me do is, one, it taught me how to drive, because I didn't really know how to drive before I joined Uber.
Driving in Lagos.
Yes, in Lagos. And then secondly, it allowed me to explore my city. The best way to know a city is literally to become an Uber driver in that city, because you get to go to places you would never go to. I'm sure you've probably, no matter how long you've been here, there are many places you've never been to here.
For sure.
When you're driving an Uber, I was picking up an average of like 14 to 15 people every day. Wow. So if you did that for a week, that's like almost 100 trips to different places.
Yeah.
So while doing that, I started to see that, oh, there were many places, I was picking people up, dropping people off at different places. And during that time, whenever I'm not driving, I used to watch YouTube. And I started to see videos of like, people in New York, in the UK, showcasing like 5 things to do in UK, 5 things to do in New York, 5 things to do in London, this. And I was like, okay, nobody's doing this for Lagos, Nigeria. And then now I had the information about all these new places I was picking people and dropping people off. So I was like, okay, what if I could document this restaurant and that restaurant? So I started making videos.
Yeah.
From there, started making videos, documenting places in Lagos. And I used to watch a lot of YouTube too to learn how to make better videos.
Yeah.
And then I just kept on doing more and more. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like how it started, literally.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Who were your teachers back then on YouTube? Who are you
I would
watching a
say I was watching a lot of Casey Neistat.
lot? Oh, nice.
Yeah, Casey Neistat. I used to watch him. It was even Casey that made me feel like, okay, I could actually, this guy's living a cool life, riding skateboards up and down New York. I was like, okay, this looks cool. This is what I could do. And I was watching a lot of Peter McKinnon too. Peter McKinnon was more for learning how to really shoot.
Yeah.
Casey was learning how to tell stories.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like how I watched both of them. And I would say those two people, they've never met me, I don't know them, but those people were like my teachers back then.
Amazing.
And that's how I learned.
Yeah, I remember watching a lot of Casey Neistat videos as well. He was such an inspiration for so many people.
It
It's
was.
crazy.
And even up to now, it still is, because you know what it means to have been, making videos from back then up to now, and you're still getting views and people are still watching you.
Yeah.
I still watched a video of his last week.
Wow.
And it's the only one that I've been able to continuously keep watching. Some people, I don't watch them as much anymore.
Yeah. I get that. That's amazing. And now he's based in LA, no? He's moved with
He has
his
moved back
family.
to New York.
Yeah. Oh, he's moved back. Of course. That toxic or love-hate relationship back there. Okay, awesome. So let's go back to your background. So when you look back at your early videos from Lagos, what feeling do they stir in you now?
Nostalgia. They also take me back to a time when I think I would say probably maybe my love for filmmaking was much higher then, because then I was just discovering it.
Yeah.
It's like a new relationship.
Yeah.
It's like the honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
Before you now get into it, then now it's not like a thing that everybody knows you do. You already know how to do it.
Yeah.
You're not learning as much because nothing really is new again.
Yeah.
And then you now have to earn a living from it. So it starts to feel like work sometimes. A lot of times, actually, not even sometimes. It feels like work. But yeah, so when I go back, I just kind of like, going back to that period when everything was still new and fresh and I was still learning, and it just gives me a lot of like, okay. And I think sometimes it also shows me how far I've come.
Yeah, I can imagine, man.
Which makes me grateful, how far God has brought me on this journey. So
That's amazing. How do you try and learn new things? Or how do you try and still keep yourself stimulated? Now, is it through the travel? Is it just trying to search for new experiences and tell different stories? How does that look like?
I think it's a mix of multiple things. One is also about meeting new people and having new conversations.
Yeah.
Like with everybody you meet in different countries across the world, you can learn something from them, maybe about their way of life, about so many things. There's so much knowledge in people, so you just need to talk to them. So that's one of the ways I learn. Also traveling too also makes you understand the world a lot more better.
Yeah.
It also makes you know that, when you step out of your comfort zone and you open up your mind to learning, you can get to taking a lot of new information.
Yeah.
So travel helps, people also help.
Yeah.
I also those are the two main things. And then I also try to spend time also reading too. And doing things outside like my work, which is like videos and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, that's really cool. I mean, I guess we can talk about this. What motivates you? If you think about
What motivates me? Money.
anything else from Nigerians?
No, people will be like, it's just the passion. I love doing it. I want to change the world. I want to make an impact. At the end of the day, it's money. But on a serious note, money is part of it, but it's not just money. I think for me, what motivated me to start making a lot of YouTube videos was more of how people were responding. Because I also wanted to make videos based on the fact that, okay, this looks cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think YouTube was going to be able to make me money, because I used to just look at the guys in the US, and I didn't know how much they were even making then. But I also, okay, this guy was living a simple life. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I think for me was when I started making videos about Africa, and interestingly, Kenya was the first African country I made a video about. So it's interesting that I'm back
Very
here
cool.
again.
Very cool.
So I made videos, and then people start to say, oh, I've never seen Kenya from this life. I've never seen Nigeria from this life. I've never seen this country, that country. Because most times in the media, most times when they want to show Africa, they don't show like the positive sides.
Yeah.
So I was not like, maybe God is trying to, put me on a mission to basically showcase Africa in a positive light. And I saw, the comments, you read comments from people are like, oh wow, now I have something to show my friends in the UK, in the US, now I come from Nairobi, but when I tell people we're in Nairobi, they think we live in huts and we have lions chasing us. But now you see like a big ass, nice real estate apartment, and I'm showing you like it's possible to live in Africa and still have a good life. So I think it was more of the impacts the videos were making and how people were responding to them. And just generally, just knowing that in a small way, I was helping to change the image of Africa and being African.
Yeah.
So that made me feel like, oh man, this is it's a big responsibility. And like they said in Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like it. And then eventually money started coming in. So yeah,
It's like, it's a plus.
it's a plus.
And now it's money.
Money?
Now it's money. After all the impact you've had, now it's money.
No, it's still impact too.
It's also
but,
the impact.
but we also want to make money. We have to feed our
Yeah.
families.
Exactly. We have to eat at the end of the day. So, okay, let's get a bit into the grind. So, what is the mindset you think, or you would say one has to have to build such a huge following on YouTube?
I would say you have to fall in love with actually making videos. If you want to become a content creator,
Yeah.
you have to fall in love with just the act of making videos, like setting up a camera, coming up with an idea and documenting it. Just like the same way if you wanted to learn how to play basketball, you have to fall in love with actually, like if you want to become a basketball champion, you have to fall in love with playing, you have to always want to play basketball.
Yeah.
Like nobody needs to force you to want to play it,
Yeah.
no matter what obstacles might come along the way. Because once you love something, it's so much easier for you to do it. You know all those small kids that, I don't know if that, I'm sure that happens in Kenya where they'll have small kids and they'll sneak out and they'll go and play football.
Yeah.
And their mom will now get upset and like, they'll beat them, but then they'll go again.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what love is like. No matter how much people try to people complain, or even if you get beaten, you fall, you still go back and do it. So I think that's the most important part in terms of like that. Because once you know that, once you have love for something, then you'll be willing to spend as much time needed to learn how to be better at it.
Yeah.
Back then when I was learning how to make videos on YouTube, because I didn't have nobody taught me. Everything I know was from YouTube.
That's amazing.
I used to watch at least like 20 videos a day.
Wow.
20. I used to watch a lot of videos. Even up to now, I still watch a lot of videos on YouTube, because that was how I kind of like learned. F-stop, autofocus, this one, that one, storytelling, and that's how I got better. So I would say that's the most important thing. Because once you have love for something, everything else is just easier.
Yeah, that's so true. Do you still watch a lot of YouTube? Would you say it's the number one platform that you?
In terms of
entertainment.
In terms of platform. So for me, it's a source of both entertainment and education.
Yeah.
If I'm not watching YouTube, I'm watching Netflix. But most times I'm actually on YouTube more. Maybe if I'm about to have lunch, I just put on YouTube, maybe watch a documentary or something. So I'm entertaining myself, but I'm also getting ideas from watching that.
Yeah.
So so that's kind of like how I go about it.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Have you invested in marketing to grow? Or has it been all organic?
All organic from day one.
Wow.
Every single thing has been organic. Because for me, I learned early enough, and I also believe that it's just much better for you to make the thing that you want to put out there in the world. And once you put it out there and you do it well, it will attract the people that need to watch it. Once you start putting money behind, pushing something, doing ads, people might follow you, but they might not necessarily follow you for you or follow you for what you. They're just following you because maybe they saw an ad, and then you have a lot of subscribers or followers, but there's no conversion, there's no engagement, because So,
Okay, very cool. All right, let's talk a little bit about your travels.
Okay.
Have you noticed things across Africa and the rest of the world, in the places that you've traveled to, that you feel like are disappearing and you have this urge to document before they're gone?
Yeah, culture. There's a lot of culture across Africa that is disappearing because a lot of the, as people grow gradually,
Yeah.
we're becoming very like westernized. We're trying to be developed. We're looking at what they're doing over there, and we just believe like that. That's the right way to do it. So we are moving away from our roots and our
Yeah.
stories and our culture. For a very long time, even in Nigeria,
Yeah.
many of the things about our culture, right from as I was growing up, and I think it's also the same in many African countries. They kind of like demonized it.
Yeah.
And then they made it feel like, all the things we used to practice before the white colonizers
Yeah.
came, they made it feel like those things are bad.
Yeah.
And it was when I grew up and I started to travel that I realized that, oh wow, like our culture is interesting. Like
Yeah.
it's interesting, it's exciting. I'm always very happy whenever I capture something that is cultural.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I did a video on the voodoo tradition or
Yeah.
in Benin Republic.
Yeah.
And that video has over like 4-something million views. It was very interesting to capture that.
Yeah.
And I think just many cultures across, because I have a better understanding of
Yeah.
how important our culture is, because that's where our stories come from. That's
Yeah.
what we were doing before all these things happened. So we shouldn't just let go of it.
Yeah.
Because I've been to those places and trust me, our culture is way more richer, way better than many of those people that are saying we don't have culture.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
So,
it's
yeah.
just, it's perspective. It's someone's opinion over another's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you've traveled so many places. What are some realizations you've come to about life through those experiences?
That's a deep one. Well, what are some realizations I've discovered about life? I would say one is that people are inherently good rather than evil. Because, I know there's a lot of bad things happening in the world, but one thing I've come to realize is almost everybody I've met, I don't think I've ever met anybody who, across all the countries I've been to, and I've been to like some of the farthest places in the world, like Siberia. I've been to Siberia, I went to the coldest city in the world, and people are almost the same. They're all just, most people are good.
Yeah.
I don't think I've met anybody that has been like some type of way or anything. I've met maybe one or two here and there, but in terms of out of 100, maybe only like 3 or 4 are like some type of way. The rest are like good people who just want to connect, because we're all humans at the end of the day. So that's one. Secondly is that the world is such a big place. And if you have the opportunity to travel, which I know is a big privilege, I don't take that for granted. My first trip was actually 2018. So like, literally when I started YouTube made me travel.
And where was your first trip?
Can you guess?
Well, I know the answer now.
Oh shit, she knows.
Can you guess? Shin, you can guess.
I know. I think I've been hearing your conversation the whole time.
No, I don't think you know.
Kenya,
No?
Russia.
Russia.
Yeah.
That was his first trip.
My first trip was
How
in Russia,
crazy is
2018.
that? That is wild. From Lagos to... Where did you land?
Yeah.
Where did you land?
I landed in
Petersburg or...
Moscow.
Moscow. Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Big guy.
Yeah.
Moscow.
Yeah, I landed
How was
in
that
Moscow.
experience, man? That must have been like culture shock.
So it's so interesting because it wasn't really culture shock.
Yeah.
It was more of, it was just more of, because I've seen that, I've watched a lot of videos on it before. So it's like, oh, now I'm there.
Yeah.
So it wasn't new because I've been watching videos, I watch a lot of YouTube, so I watch videos on Russia, videos on US.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, now I'm experiencing it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't culture shock because I already kind of like knew about the cultures there.
Yeah.
But obviously some things were new. So that's kind of like how it was.
Okay.
And then back to your question so that we don't segue away from it. So one, people are inherently good. Two, the world is such a big and amazing place. And three, like, I think in terms of about life, like you said, it's like, it can all end tomorrow.
Yeah.
And life is short, so whatever you need to do, just get it done. Don't waste time.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are kind of like the 3 things that come to mind.
Yeah, that's a really cool quote. Do you have a mantra that you live by?
I have multiple.
You have multiple.
But I think one of the main ones is just doing shit. Like just go.
Just go.
Like don't overthink too much, because just go and life would eventually open up for you. Because that's kind of like how I started. I never imagined that I would have 1 million subscribers. I'll be traveling across the world.
Yeah.
It was something I thought about that, oh, imagine what a life would be like if you could travel around the world and just travel and make money from that. But I didn't know what form that was going to take when I was in secondary school.
Yeah.
And eventually happened through content creation. But when I was making videos, I was not like, oh, I want to get to 1 million subscribers one day. Nope. I was like, oh, okay. I make a video, okay, I make another video, and I keep making. And then suddenly I just wake up and I'm like, okay, 1 million. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool.
That's really, really cool.
So
That's amazing. So just like,
just
follow your curiosity, do it.
Like Nike would say, just do it.
Just do it. Okay.
Nike sponsor me if you want to.
Name drop. Okay. All right, I'm gonna run through some of these. What have you learned about yourself over the last couple of years?
Well, many things.
Yeah.
I think it's just that I'm constantly evolving and to also constantly keep evolving, because that's kind of like how you don't stay stuck or don't stay stagnant. I'm somebody who always likes to try out like new things. I don't want to, if I'm doing one thing, even though it's working, after a while I can get bored. So I want to try something else.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of like how you find, something like, it's just how you kind of like elevate yourself after a while. Because if you keep doing the same thing continuously, I feel like, for me personally, you can just get comfortable and you're just like, okay, it can get boring. It gets boring to me actually. So I want to always do something new. So
nice. Okay. Do you ever feel pressure to choose between cinematic, good storytelling and what the algorithm wants?
Do I feel pressure to choose between storytelling and what the algorithm
Good
wants?
cinematic storytelling versus like what the algorithm
I don't know if would you say my storytelling is cinematic? Well, some would say cinematic.
I would say so. Like your series in the US is very cinematic.
Oh, okay.
I thought
I don't think about, I don't know, maybe because I'm so used to it now, so it just feels normal to me.
Yeah.
Storytelling, I think for me, I always try to tell a story every time.
Got it.
But I always try to also sometimes find stories that I know the algorithm would also like. So I always find a balance, because what I've noticed is if you're just focused on the art part itself, you can just end up starving. You end up starving, you don't make any money. So you have to,
like you and your art are starving.
Yeah, you don't want to be the starving artist. So for me, it's like very important to also understand how the algorithm works.
Yeah.
And for me, the definition of algorithm, actually what I've learned over the years is that algorithm is just people.
Yeah.
The way it works is just more of like whatever they call the algorithm, just looks at a general pool of people and it's like, what do they like?
Yeah.
Can I find a creator who is making what they like? So if you're able to just focus on making what people actually like, and the algorithm will always favor you, because at the end of the day, the algorithm will always want to favor what people want to watch.
Yeah.
So
So it is the people. It's very well
it's
said.
about people,
Okay. If someone watches your videos in 30 years, what do you hope they feel? What do you hope they understand about this era of Africa?
In 30 years. 30 years is a long
Even-
time, man.
Yeah, it's a long time, but I feel like it'll come here next
Yeah,
week. It'll be
next
30
week.
years later.
What do I hope they understand? I've never thought about that one before. I think a big part will be, it's most likely maybe a time capsule in a way,
Yeah.
helping people to see the world 30 years back before it's what it is.
Yeah.
I see it also as like documenting history,
Yeah.
like of a people, of a place, of a culture.
Yeah.
Like if I made a video literally on Kenya now, I'm actually making a video in Kenya, by the way.
Yeah.
In 30 years time, I'm sure Kenya would have changed, because I'm sure Kenya 30 years ago is different from it now. So I feel like it will just help people understand where they're coming from. And also help them appreciate how far they've also come to generally. And maybe it might inspire some people to become filmmakers, document, or live a life of where they are basically chasing their passions and doing what they actually love doing. So multiple things.
Very cool. Okay, last question. Rate these elements of travel from the highest to lowest priority, okay? Airport experience, plane seat, accommodation, activities, food.
Plane seats.
Plane seat is number one.
Yeah.
That beats airport experience.
It beats everything.
Seriously?
I don't care how the airport experience is, as long as I'm able to fly comfortably. When I land, anything, because I actually hate flying. I don't know if you know.
You hate flying?
Yes, which is ironic.
Are you scared of it, or you just like hate? What do you hate about it?
I'm just very uncomfortable being stuck in a cylinder tube for hours, and then just being up there for hours and just sitting down waiting, not doing anything. And another problem is I don't sleep on planes.
Are you serious?
I don't sleep, so I can be on a flight for 9-12 hours, and I'm just like this.
Are you serious?
Yep.
How come? You should take like something to help you sleep, man. Take some tea.
I've taken everything that you can think of.
Oh man,
I think the only thing I've not taken is maybe a tranquilizer injection or some shit.
Yeah, maybe they need to start giving you anesthesia.
Yeah, because people see, one of the things I pray, and I think I've added it to my prayer point this year, is like, God, please give me the power to be able to fall asleep easily.
Wow.
In planes.
Yeah.
I don't sleep in anything that is moving. Planes, cars. I have to be aware. I think maybe I don't know. I actually don't.
Yeah, that just sounds like there's like.
It's not interesting. It's horrible. Trust me.
That is crazy. I've never heard anyone have this. There must be a name for this condition. I love flying. Like for me, every single time I'm up there, I'm like, the marvel, this magic. We're all flying people. I just want to like shout to everyone, guys, we're all suspended midair. This is the beauty of physics. What are some of the reflections you've had so far?
I think one, coming to Kenya now made me fall in love with it more. And I've actually considered like making it my base in Africa, literally, like on this trip. And I live in Portugal, by the way. But I've always wanted somewhere in Africa where I could, get to be able to do what I love, which is, making videos and starting businesses and just coming up with ideas for stuff. Yeah. And I feel like Kenya has a lot of infrastructure that I did not really, I was not aware of, even all the periods I came. One of the infrastructure that you people might not really take as important is that you guys have lights, you have electricity. Some of us are coming from countries where we don't have constant electricity. Man. So that one alone is a big one. I think the internet speeds here they are pretty good from what I've seen. Yeah. She said okay.
Okay, they could be better.
Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's horrible. Yeah. But I think it's fair enough. The apartments here are really nice. I think the apartments are actually part of what sold it for me.
Yeah.
The quality of the apartments here, and I know some people might not agree, but trust me, I've been around plenty countries in Africa. I would say the countries that I've seen that are kind of like on par, or maybe a little bit better than Kenya, is South Africa. South Africa's real estate is really good, but Kenya's real estate is also really good as compared to many places. I'm not going to mention them, but many places in Africa, and they're also affordable. Actually from the travel perspective, because I know affordability is relative, but they are affordable from travel perspective. I've stayed in an apartment here that was $30 a night, $40 a night. Most places when you travel, you don't get apartments for less than 80, 100 bucks a night, averagely. So it's pretty good. And I think another thing is Kenya is so beautiful, man. There's too many things, too many places to go, too many places to see. Just this week alone, I've gone to I don't even know how many places I've been to. But I know I've not even scratched the surface. Because there's still the coast, there's still the north, just look around us. See, do you see all the greenery? That's another reason why I love this place. So that means all the air we are taking in here is proper oxygen, not diluted. See all the trees behind us, proper oxygen. So
that is true. That is true.
Air is.
It's still so green, but let me tell you, with all that real estate development that's happening, as I said before, really people are competing to cut these trees down, and we have to fight for them.
That should not be done.
Yeah.
If anybody's watching this from the cutting trees down department, forestry, do not cut down trees.
We have one suspect. The number one suspect.
Do not cut down the trees.
Don't.
Because the trees, it makes the city look amazing.
They are the lungs of our city.
That's
all Karura Forest over there.
Karura Forest, this whole place,
It's amazing. In the mornings and evenings, when it gets cooler, you can see a mist right above it. It's like you can tell it's like the lungs of the city.
Oh, interesting. Another one to here is also food. I think another thing is the food here is good, but apart from that, my Nigerian food is also readily available. Oh my God, I've been eating Nigerian food almost every day since I've been here. And I think people in Kenya, so let me talk about the people, because that's also one of my most favorite things, that the people are very welcoming, they're open. And another one too is also you can film on the streets. Oh my God.
Yeah,
if you know how much people don't know. I think you people probably know, because I heard there was a time you couldn't film on the street, but you can film in the streets without nobody harassing you. I've been filming back to back. Nobody has come to meet me to disturb me or to ask for money. That's a big one.
That's a big one, I have to say. For a content creator, yes.
That is a
very
big one, because most countries in Africa it's so difficult to film, man.
It's so interesting.
So yeah, so there's so many things. I don't think I've seen anything that not yet. I've not seen anything that I don't like yet.
Oh, that's cool.
So I have more positive things than negative things to say. And I for me to consider wanting to live here, I don't do that for many countries that I come across. So
that's amazing.
So yeah, I love Kenya.
We're very happy. We're very
I love Kenya.
Hey,
how do you say I love Kenya in Swahili?
Napenda Kenya.
Napenda Kenya.
Yeah, so what's your advice for all creators or all aspiring creators?
I would say like continuously keep learning. Always be in a state of like continuous learning. Stay hungry, stay foolish. That's one of my favorite quotes from Steve Jobs. I actually have it here, by the way. Because stay hungry means, stay hungry. Just always seek for more. And stay foolish means always know that you don't know everything.
Yeah.
So you should always be open to learning.
Yeah.
And just know that, there's a lot more out there that you've probably never heard of. I would say also just figure out what you love and figure out the way to continuously keep doing it. Also, many of the things that other people would say generally, like, consistency, all those things, we kind of like know them.
Yeah.
When it comes to creators too in general, I would say figure out a way to actually build a business around whatever it is that you're doing. If that is how you see yourself making money from your passion, figure out how to build a business. Learn about the things about all the tools you need to actually build a business. Because some people just want to build, content creation. I want to get followers, but they don't know how to build a business around the followers and the community that they're building. So figure out a way to build a business, because that's what will keep sustaining this whole pipeline and allowing you to do all the things that you actually want to do, whether it's travel, cooking, dancing, whatever it might be. So yeah, I would say those are some of the things that come to mind right now.
That's amazing. Thank you.
And come visit Kenya, by the way, if you're watching this from anywhere.
Karibu, Kenya. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much. That was amazing.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.